A storm is brewing in the corridors of Buckingham Palace. Camilla, the queen consort, finds herself at the center of scandals and intrigue. Can the subjects forgive her dark past and controversial present? While Princess Anne earns respect for her unwavering dedication and hard work, Camilla relentlessly strives to win the hearts of the public. How will this dramatic battle for the throne and the hearts of millions end? Will a dark secret be revealed that could shake the very foundations of the monarchy? Changes within the British royal family cannot be considered entirely unexpected. Their long and eventful history is filled with unforeseen shifts and significant turns. Yet, the latest news has left many astonished. The heir princess has taken the throne, while Queen Camilla has relinquished her role. Even though such information might appear to be tabloid headlines with blurred details, the question remains, how much credence can we give to such rumors? How did such a historically conservative family find itself in these dramatic circumstances? And what might the implications be for the future of the British monarchy? In this detailed analysis, we will attempt to reconstruct plausible events, delve into the structure of royal titles, examine the current distribution of power within the family, and explore the implications these changes might hold for the British crown as a whole. In the final part of our analysis, we aim to understand whether these events will lead to truly significant changes within the Windsor dynasty. We need to determine if these happenings mark the beginning of new chapters or are merely unverified rumors. Before we dive into the specifics, it is important to review the contemporary structure of the British monarchy. After Queen Elizabeth II departed from this life in 2022, her son, Charles, ascended the throne as King Charles III and became the head of the royal family. By the wish of the late Queen and with the consent of Parliament, his wife Camilla received the title of Queen. The power transition occurred in a calm manner, further affirming the stability of the monarchy, although not all societal factions were content. A large portion of the British populace, including royal family members, expressed support for the reign of Charles and Camilla. However, some dissenting voices could be heard behind their backs. It's hard to pin down the exact cause of these changes, but recent rumors might contain a kernel of truth. To properly assess the prospects of the heir princess as a ruler, it's crucial to study her role within the royal family and how public perception of her has developed over time. Being the second child of Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, the princess has always demonstrated loyalty and wisdom, despite lacking direct succession rights. Her active participation in family matters and her commitment to numerous charitable endeavors have brought her widespread recognition and public affection, earning her the title of the People's Princess. As for Camilla, she has spent years building her reputation away from the public eye. From her accomplishments as an equestrian to her participation in various cultural events, she never sought fame but earned respect due to her dedication to her duties. Many found it curious why Camilla did not secure a more prominent position in the order of succession after her stepsons, Princes Andrew and Edward, lost their favorable public standing. When Charles married Camilla in 2005, the royal family was still shadowed by the unhappy memories of Diana's tragic demise. Out of respect for the late princess, Camilla took on the title of Duchess of Cornwall, forgoing the title of Princess of Wales. Nonetheless, through her resilience and determination, Camilla earned both the affection of subjects and respect within the royal residence. In her efforts to enhance her public image, Camilla focused on charitable activities and supporting Charles, which helped endear her further to the British public. By the time Charles ascended the throne, she was officially announced as the Queen Consort. This significant title presented a compromise, acknowledging her role as Charles's companion while distancing her from the conventional role of a reigning queen, as experienced by predecessors like Queen Elizabeth II. This dual status underlined her place within the monarchy, which, despite public recognition, remained a topic of continual discussion and debate among royal pundits. Camilla's transformation from a controversial figure to a respected member of the royal family is an impressive journey. Yet her position is never entirely uncontested. Some members of the royal family and the public continued to question her role as queen consort, often comparing her to other popular royals like Princess Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, who now holds the title Princess of Wales. Such comparisons fostered a dynamic tension within the circle of royals. Now imagine the unthinkable. If Camilla herself were to take the throne instead of Charles, it would certainly create a sensation and provoke numerous questions. How could this be possible? The current laws of succession are quite clear, so how might such an event occur? For this scenario to happen, Camilla would have to forsake her current role. The British monarchical system has a clearly defined line of succession, with Prince William next in line after King Charles, followed by his descendants. This places Camilla far from the immediate path to the throne. Enacting such a change would require drastic shifts, possibly in public opinion and within the structure of the monarchy itself. Camilla's popularity, paired with her experience and dedication, makes her a strong candidate for enhancing her role within the royal realms, particularly if the goal is to uphold the heritage in rapidly changing times. The rise of an heir princess to the throne could symbolize a return to traditional values, such as dedication to duty, reminiscent of Queen Elizabeth's reign. Discussing rumors about Camilla's potential demotion is yet another intriguing aspect of this narrative. Her title of queen consort is intrinsically tied to her marriage to King Charles. Should Charles decide to abdicate or be dethroned, there is a theoretical possibility that she might lose the title. However, firmly arguing for her removal in status while Charles reigns is challenging. Royal titles have historically endured and are not readily altered. Camilla earned her standing through years of service and should not easily part with it without substantial justification. It is possible that internal discussions within the royal family might involve considerations for organizational shifts, and under certain conditions, Camilla might choose to retire voluntarily for personal or public reasons. A not uncommon occurrence in royal history where titles are sometimes relinquished for the greater good. If rumors about Princess and potentially ascending the throne and Camilla's removal hold any truth, it likely stems from internal conflicts and struggles for influence within the royal family. The House of Windsor might find itself in a complex situation as different factions may have varying views on the future direction of the monarchy. Princess and strong connection to her late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, and her popularity among the public constitute a significant base for her influence. Princess and may be looking to solidify her role as a stabilizing force within the royal environment, especially during this transitional phase towards new leadership. Her deep commitment to the ideals of the monarchy grants her enormous respect from both the public and members of the royal family, distinguishing her as a pivotal figure whom some might view as the best choice for the reigning role of the monarchy in turbulent times. The position of Camilla as queen consort has carried elements of unresolved conflict from the start, particularly in comparison to Princess Diana's legacy. Despite Camilla's numerous efforts to bolster her public image, there remain those in society who continue to harbor distrust toward her. It is likely that within the family and among the public, there are those who long to see a more popular figure, such as Princess, and take on a leadership role. The British people's relationship with the monarchy has always been complex. Reverence for this historic institution is invariably accompanied by ongoing debates about its place in today's society. Questions about the relevance of the monarchy today spark lively discussions, and the very idea of and possibly taking the throne leads to contemplations. How feasible is that, and what could it entail? Anne's ascendancy could be perceived as a return to values such as duty, service, and humility, hallmarks of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. Her years of unwavering dedication to her role have earned respect that surpasses many others within the royal family. During a time when the monarchy is under intense public scrutiny, her presence could serve as a stabilizing force, reinforcing the foundations of the monarchy. On another note, rumors concerning the potential elevation of Camilla's role as queen open up entirely new possibilities. Were she to indeed act as a reigning queen, it would mark a significant milestone in the history of the British monarchy, as she would be the first consort of a monarch to play a substantive leadership role, representing a landmark event. Despite many challenges along the way, Her experience and commitment to monarchical duties could greatly influence the crown's future, making this discussion incredibly relevant for those closely monitoring developments within the royal family. What if Princess Anne's dedication led her to the throne? Princess Anne, known as one of the most diligent and devoted members of the royal family, continues to display unwavering dedication to numerous duties. Though her activities rarely headline the papers, she tirelessly commits her efforts to the crown's benefit. Her standing within the royal hierarchy appeared stable, yet recent rumors have sparked many dialogues about potential changes in her status within the monarchy. The notion of her becoming queen raises genuine interest and numerous inquiries among people keenly observing the royal family's affairs. To fully grasp the significance of this situation, it is essential to take a closer look at Princess Anne's life within the monarchy and how public perceptions of her have evolved over time. Perhaps we stand on the brink of a new era for the British monarchy. Let us delve into her early life, education, and upbringing to gain a clearer understanding of her role. Anne, holding the title of Princess Royal, was born on the 15th of August in 1950 at Clarence House, during a time when her grandfather, King George VI, occupied the throne. At 11:30 in the morning, the second daughter and first child of Princess Elizabeth, later crowned Queen Elizabeth II, and the Duke of Edinburgh Philip came into the world. In her honor, a 21-gun salute echoed through Hyde Park, underscoring the significance of this momentous event, and was christened at Buckingham Palace on the 21st of October that same year, with the ceremony conducted by Cyril Garbett, the Archbishop of York. At the time of her birth, Princess Anne was the third in line for the British throne, directly after her mother and elder brother Charles, who was destined to become King Charles III. Following the passing of her grandfather in 1952 and her mother's accession to the throne, Anne moved up to the second position. However, as new heirs appeared in the royal family, her place in the line gradually shifted, ultimately placing her 17th in succession. During her childhood, Anne, along with her brothers, Princes Charles, Andrew, and Edward, were cared for by their governess, Catherine Peebles, continuing their education within Buckingham Palace. As Anne was still very young, she was unable to attend her mother's coronation in 1953. In May 1959, a special Girl Guides company was formed for Princess Anne at Buckingham Palace, continuing the tradition started by her mother and aunt. This group, which included the first Buckingham Palace company of the Girl Guides, offered Anne a unique opportunity to engage and interact with peers until she embarked on further studies in 1963. From those early years, Anne demonstrated a persona deeply devoted to tradition and family duties. Adhering to these principles throughout her life, she established herself as a resilient and responsible figure, earning respect even from those with skeptical views. Her steadfast commitment to duty positions her as a significant asset to the monarchy, especially in light of current and forthcoming challenges. In 1963, Princess Anne began her education at Benenden School, which she attended until 1968. During her time there, she excelled academically, earning 6 O-levels and 2 A-levels. At 18, in 1969, she began undertaking her royal duties formally, commencing a long career dedicated to public service. In the early 1970s, she had a brief relationship with Andrew Parker Bowles, who would later marry Camilla Shand, who in turn became Charles's consort. There are also whispers of a possible relationship with Olympic equestrian Richard Meade around that time. Princess Anne is often described as one of the hardest-working members of the royal family, with her schedule always filled with various responsibilities and official engagements. In 2014, Kevin S. MacLeod, then the Canadian Secretary to the Queen, noted her exceptional dedication to her work, stating she sees it as important to be continually active and seeks to make a positive impact by meeting as many people as possible. Indeed, in December 2017, it was revealed that Princess Anne had completed more official duties that year than any other member of the royal family, surpassing even her mother, Queen Elizabeth II, highlighting her remarkable diligence and dedication. Her persistent dedication has led her to numerous international visits, including trips to countries such as Norway, Jamaica, Germany, Austria, New Zealand, and Australia. Her journey in public service began with her first public engagement in 1969 when she opened an educational and training center in Shropshire. This was her inaugural official mission following her schooling. Within the same year, she represented the United Kingdom abroad for the first time by accompanying her parents to Austria. Her visit to Australia in 1970 marked the beginning of her many travels to the country for various official engagements, including serving as the honorary colonel of one of the Australian regiments. Among the most memorable visits of Princess Anne is her participation in the memorial service in Melbourne in 2009. The service was held in memory of the victims of the catastrophic bushfires known as Black Saturday. This event stands as a testament to her commitment to supporting people in difficult times. In 1990, Anne made history as the first member of the British royal family to visit the Soviet Union. During this historic visit, she was warmly received by President Mikhail Gorbachev and participated in a series of events aimed at strengthening diplomatic relations. Later, in August 2016, she returned to Russia to commemorate the 75th anniversary of Operation Dervish, a vital Arctic convoy mission during World War II. Through her diplomatic travels, Anne consistently displayed a commitment to fostering international relations, maintaining her active role in the royal family, and leaving a significant mark in the history of the British monarchy through her continuous service and steadfast dedication. Princess Anne leads an active and diverse life, filled with numerous royal duties that don't always go smoothly. In September 2016, she had to cancel some engagements due to a respiratory infection, requiring some time off to recover. However, shortly after recuperating by October, she undertook an educational visit to Sawaka, Malaysia, as part of her busy schedule. In April 2022, she and her husband traveled to Australia and Papua New Guinea to respectfully celebrate the Platinum Jubilee of her mother, Queen Elizabeth II. September 12th of that year marked a special milestone when Anne became the first woman to take part in the Vigil of the Princes at St. Giles Cathedral in Edinburgh, standing honor guard by her mother's coffin. This poignant ceremony was repeated by her on September 16th at Westminster Hall, underscoring her gestures of respect and deep affection. When considering Princess Anne's future role, her contributions to the royal family are undoubtedly significant. Playing a critical role in signing Queen Elizabeth II's death certificate at Balmoral underscores her proximity to pivotal historical events and important moments in the monarchy. Known for her unparalleled zeal in helping others, and is actively involved in more than 200 charitable organizations and associations that cover a wide range of social, cultural, and medical programs. This highlights her unwavering commitment to service, which is especially evident in her long-term involvement with the organization Save the Children. Serving as president from 1970 to 2017, and now as a patron, she continues to support the organization's mission of improving the lives of children worldwide. Her international visits have spanned countries such as Bangladesh, Sierra Leone, South Africa, Mozambique, Ethiopia, and Bosnia and Herzegovina, where she has seen firsthand the impact of charitable projects. She made such a profound impression that in 1990, former Zambian President Kenneth Kaunda nominated her for the Nobel Peace Prize, which she received in 1991, marking her as a significant figure in international philanthropy. In the same year, Princess Anne founded the Royal Relief Foundation to provide support for carers looking after family members needing special care assistance. Princess Anne plays an important role in St. John Ambulance, an organization where she oversees the cadet activities and participates annually in the Grand Prior Award ceremony, celebrating the achievements of young talents. Her involvement with this organization testifies to her profound commitment to the Order of St. John, which focuses on teaching life-saving skills. In 2021, she expanded her medical endeavors by becoming a patron of Mercy Ships, a charity operating the world's largest non-governmental hospital ships, providing free surgical and medical services to those in need. Never resting on her laurels, princess and continues her steadfast course of enthusiasm and service to society. Her relentless energy and dedication to making the world a better place make her a prominent figure not only within the British monarchy but also in international charitable work. Her example serves as an inspiration for future generations, demonstrating how deep commitment and unwavering determination can lead to positive changes in people's lives globally. Princess Anne is also deeply involved in the sports realm as a representative of Great Britain on the International Olympic Committee, underscoring her significance and contribution on the global sports stage. She held key positions, notably being an integral part of the London Organizing Committee for the 2012 Olympic Games. She is currently the president of the British Olympic Association, highlighting her authority and impact on British sports. In 2014, Anne represented her country at the Winter Olympic Games in Sochi, Russia, making it a significant milestone in both her career and the sports history of the nation. Her passion for and dedication to sports are evident from her presidency of the Riding for the Disabled Association since 1985. She spent 14 years prior as a patron for the organization. Anne's contributions across various fields are truly admirable. She actively supports university sports activities, promoting physical initiatives across British universities and colleges. Education is also an area where she has left a significant legacy. In 1981, after her grandmother, the Queen Mother, retired, Princess Anne was elected Chancellor by the alumni of the University of London, a role she still holds today. Her contributions to the film and television industry are notable too, having served as the president of the British Academy of Film and Television Arts from 1973 to 2001. Princess Anne is involved not only in social and educational initiatives but also in ecclesiastical affairs. In May 1996, she was appointed the Lord High Commissioner to the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland and took on the role again in 2017, reflecting her ongoing commitment and respect in the religious domain. Her contributions have been recognized by the Queen. In 2007, Anne was appointed Grand Mistress of the Royal Victorian Order, a title previously held by her grandmother, emphasizing her significant role in the royal family. Additionally, Princess Anne has made her mark in the scientific and academic fields. She is a Royal Fellow of the Royal Society, highlighting her contributions to the scientific community, and became the first royal person to be accepted as a Fellow of the Academy of Medical Sciences. By 2022, she was one of only 4 royal family members involved with the Royal Society, alongside King Charles III, Prince William, and the Duke of Kent, and continued her family's academic tradition by becoming the Chancellor of the University of Edinburgh in 2011, following her father's retirement from the role in 2010. That same year, she took over several leading positions including President of the City and Guilds of London Institute and Master of Trinity House, roles formerly held by her father. She continues to preside over the Commonwealth Study Conference initiated by her father, and in 2023, she took on the position of President of the Commonwealth War Graves Commission, succeeding her uncle. With a strong work ethic and sincere sense of duty, Princess Anne is the living embodiment of loyalty to her country and the royal family. She is widely regarded as a reliable pillar within the royal family and the embodiment of public service, driven by hard work and dedication since the age of 18. Did you know she has participated in over 20,000 public engagements throughout her career, highlighting her extraordinary dedication to the British people? Born into royalty, she has always maintained her independence, carving her own path. In her youth, she was affectionately dubbed the Royal Rebel for her decision not to bestow royal titles upon her children, despite her own status and heritage. Anne's pursuit of a simpler, more accessible life amplifies the respect and admiration she enjoys among her contemporaries and future generations. Consistently, her public image is described as a blend of grace and directness. Known for her no-nonsense attitude, Princess Anne has garnered admiration and respect from many. Simultaneously, she seamlessly blends wittiness with affability, making her a truly distinctive figure within the royal family. Beyond her royal duties, and has been recognized as a style icon. She is appreciated for her classic and environmentally conscious fashion choices, which she embraced long before sustainability became trendy. Edward Eninful, editor-in-chief of British Vogue, hailed her as a true style icon, underscoring her commitment to responsible fashion. Anne's style is marked by practicality and consistency. She frequently opts for attire by British designers, favoring tweed and structured lines. Princess and confidently rewears outfits, evident when she donned the same dress for the Prince of Wales's wedding in 1981 and again for Lady Rose Windsor's wedding in 2008. As a patron of the UK Fashion and Textile Association, she often chooses bold patterns and vibrant colors, expressing her love for art and design. Princess channels her love for horses and an active lifestyle through her fashionable inclinations. In the 70s and 80s, her wardrobe was filled with pieces that clearly encapsulated the spirit of the era. Voluminous sleeves, vivid floral prints, cozy cardigans, and colorful stripes were expertly aligned with the prevailing fashion trends. Notably, Anne is one of the few women in the royal family frequently seen in military uniform at public events. She rarely attends royal events without wearing a brooch, and her extensive hat collection encompasses everything from jockey-style caps to dramatic headpieces that highlight her unique flair. In 2020, Princess Anne presented the Queen Elizabeth II Award for British Design at London Fashion Week, underlining her significant contributions to the fashion industry. Her appearances on the cover of British Vogue occurred 3 times, debuting at 21 in the September issue of 1971, followed by the May and November 1973 issues during her engagement to Mark Phillips. More recently, Anne was featured in a special piece in the May 2020 issue of Vanity Fair. Her enduring style and timeless charm secured her a place on Tatler's list of Europe's most glamorous royals for 2024, affirming her status as an undisputed style icon. When contemplating potential future queens, Princess Anne remains an influential contender. Recognized as one of the most devoted and straightforward members of the royal family, her life has been dedicated to hard work and supporting the crown through charitable involvements and public duties. Beloved by the people for her diligent nature and pragmatic approach, and captured hearts long before her sister-in-law, Princess Diana, earned the title of the People's Princess. Her sterling reputation developed over the years, beginning with her equestrian pursuits and participation in various competitions.